Hey everyone, it's Riley. In this video, I decided that I'd try something a little bit different. So today, I'm going to be doing a digital art time-lapse drawing my male Syrian hamster named Crookshanks. I've never said anything about this on YouTube, but I really enjoy drawing, and recently, for Christmas, I actually got a tablet with a stylus, which makes doing digital art so much easier than doing it on my phone, which is what I was previously using. The drawing program that I use is called Sketchbook, and this is a free app on Google Play. I like Sketchbook a lot, and it works for me, as well as it has a great brush selection, so that's why I use it. And if any of you guys make digital art and there are any other apps that you use, please let me know down in the comments. So this video is actually my second attempt at making a drawing time-lapse. The other day, I filmed another drawing time-lapse, and I drew Crookshanks yet again, but I sketched him in a different pose, and I'll put that drawing up on the screen so that you can see it. So how I take my video time-lapses of my art is I use the time-lapse option on Sketchbook, and I did just this the other day, and I saved that time-lapse to my tablet, and I was able to view the video and everything. So the next day when I went to edit that video, I put the video into my editor, and I sped up some of the clips even more, and everything was going just fine until I went back into my editor to add a voiceover, and it told me that my file was missing. So I can only edit a video on my tablet or my phone, whatever device that I'm using, if that file is on that device. And since it told me that my file was missing, I couldn't edit the video. So it turns out that the video footage that I captured of making the previous drawing of Crookshanks had mysteriously disappeared off of my tablet, and I literally do not know how that happened, because I never deleted that footage, and it wasn't in trash or anything like that. So that was extremely frustrating losing that footage, because that previous drawing took me around 2.5 hours, and I wasn't able to recover the footage that I lost, and I looked it up to solve the problem, but I couldn't find anything helpful. So I had to make a completely new drawing and film a completely new time-lapse. And here's my second attempt at that. This drawing actually took me 3 hours, and I honestly do not know why it took me so long, but I do like it better than the first drawing, which is nice, because if I didn't like it as much, then I'd be kind of disappointed. So even though this video was kind of a frustrating one to make as I lost that previous footage, as well as my editing app was giving me trouble with the voiceover and it was like glitching and stuff, I do think that I would definitely do this again because I enjoyed making the drawing. So I'll probably try and make more of these videos in the future, although it is a little bit hard thinking of hamster related things to draw since my channel name is All Things Hamster and I kind of have to do hamster related topics, as I normally just draw Harry Potter characters. This drawing here is actually based off of a picture of Crookshanks that I have, and I don't normally use reference photos in my art, but the last drawing that I made, the previous drawing, I didn't use a reference photo, and so I was having some trouble thinking of the pose for that one, so I just decided to make life easier for myself and use a reference photo for this drawing, as well as I tried to sketch out some designs prior to deciding on this standing pose, and I didn't like any of them. So I found the perfect reference photo, and it was this picture. In this picture, Crookshanks looks quite startled and surprised, which is the look he always has on his face whenever I come into the room and he happens to be out of his burrow. He'll stand up and just stare at me, and I think it's really cute, so that's why I decided to incorporate it into this drawing. And so obviously I'm drawing Crookshanks in my style, which is more cartoony, because this is not a realistic drawing, like, at all. And so I decided to give him brown eyes, as when I see Crookshanks in the light, his eyes give off a brownish tint, and I just wanted to add some more variety to the drawing with these addition of brown eyes. So that is what I did. And I know that the eyes that I gave him in this drawing are totally not accurate to how actual hamster eyes look, but hamsters' eyes don't really have defined pupils, and so you can't really see which way that they're looking, especially in a drawing, so I just find that I can make hamsters' eyes look more expressive when I draw them this way. As I was drawing, I decided that this sketch needed something else to it and looked quite boring. Crookshanks just standing there was not looking very good to me, so I added in this background, just a simple circle, and I wrote Crookshanks' name on the edge of it. This is the exact same thing I did for the first drawing that I made, but I wanted to do it again because I liked how it turned out on the first drawing, and I think that backgrounds do add something to your sketch, because I never use them, and so when I do use them, I notice a big difference. So I added this in, and I like it a lot, and it added something to the drawing and just added some more colors, made it a little less boring. I finished out the drawing with some color adjustments, as well as I adjusted the fur color on Crookshanks in this drawing to make it more accurate, and then I gave him some whiskers because I realized that I forgot those. So here is the finished drawing, and I like it a lot. I like it so much that I actually went ahead and printed it out to put on the outside of Crookshanks' enclosure as a name sticker, because I made him another name sticker a while ago and then it fell off. So I had to make him a new one. Anyways, that's it for this video. I hope that you enjoyed it, and thank you for watching.